So let's do wall panel B now. We need pages 5 and 6. So we have our cut list. It gives us our dimension. And we're going to do the long stud first. So we've got 87 something. Again, the angle is just a 45. It's on your square. Got a fully charged battery in this little saw, which is working great. I'm really impressed with. Eye protection. Don't want to do it without eye protection. Binding up a little bit, that's right. So let's do our corner and our, let's do our top plate first. And that's out of the 10-footer. That is 70 something, and that is long to long. So we can also cut, let's cut a corner one out of that also. And that is 40 something. 43 something actually. Oops, I ran the right one. Oh. Square cut, square to square. So let's do our sole plate, the bottom plate, and the center stud. 64 something. That's the long point of a 45. Oops. Wrong board. Spacing that out. Try again. $64 something. something. So let's start assembling the B wall panel. So you should be looking at page 5. There. And there. So an impact driver would actually work quite a bit better than a regular drill like I'm using. But it works. You could even use nails for that matter. Grab right. So it's going to hit where it wants to hit the center one. Let it hit at the top. Screw in and measure across there and transfer it down here like this. So I got 19 3/8. framed up and everything looks good. If you have page 5 in your hand, you'll see how the panel's oriented. What you need to do now is basically lift it up and flip it over. Because on the framing view, you're looking from the inside. Now we're flipping it over and we're looking at the outside of the panel. And that helps because we're going to put our siding on top of that. So what happens on this panel, we're going to be flush at the top. On all the wall panels will be flush at the top. And again, we're going to be 1.5 inches below our sole plate. And on this one, we're flush to the outside. On this outside corner. And what you'll see is the framing is hanging by 1.5 inches on this taller panel, the center of the wall, or towards the center of the wall. And that's where you be fastening more siding, basically, and other framing. It's where your windows and or doors will go, that sort of thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and fine tune this. So we flush to the outside of the corner, and we're 1.5 inches down. Got 1.5 inches below the framing member. We have 1.5 inches of framing exposed. Now here we don't have 1.5 inches of framing exposed, so I should be able to rack this panel over a little, very easily. So, and that's how we fine tune it. And this is the critical part, not down there so much. There's our 1.5 inches. I'm not going to have you watch me clean the whole thing off. But there you go, panel B. I can't lift it up because it's 8 foot and it hit the ceiling. I can carry it around. So that's how you build the basic panels for a Bugout bungalow. It's 8 triangles and 8 trapezoids. Pretty simple. And the angles and everything might seem somewhat complicated, but they're redundant. So you figure out one of the 4, you figured out the other 3. So anyway, good luck.